coming to Mumbai for the food, one of the things I was looking forward to eating most is known as Bombay duck. Good morning everyone, it's Mark Wiens with migrationology.com in Mumbai, India. On the spur of the moment, Ying and I have decided to take the boat to Elephanta Caves, which we catch the boat from the gateway of India. And the reason we've just decided to go right now all of a sudden is because it's Friday today, and I think it will be perhaps a little bit less busy than on the weekends.
Yeah, 180 go and back. 180 each.
180 each.
Both way.
Oh, luxury class.
Luxury. No economy. Economy closed this monsoon.
Official ticket? Okay.
Yes. Come, I will show.
Mình có đứng đường.
Chào em này. Hello. Oh, 10 rupee. Okay. Thank you.
We couldn't have timed it more perfectly, although we didn't plan it. But we arrived to the gateway of India and then we immediately bought our tickets. It cost 180 rupees and then the boat was about to depart, so we jumped right on the boat. The boat is a little bit rocky, but not too bad. We are cruising along and this boat ride should take about an hour. And you can just see the entire skyline just stretching across the coast, or just part of the skyline actually. But luckily today is not, it's cloudy, but it hasn't rained yet. Thank you. It's really windy today, but the weather is beautiful. It's really cool. It was probably about a 15-minute walk from the pier to the site, and you have to walk up this flight of stairs. And because they have these blue tarps that are covering, and there are lots of souvenir stalls, it just makes it so humid inside of there. It keeps all the moisture inside. But so that was about a 15-minute walk. We have now entered. The price for entrance, I think the price has gone up a bit since the last time I checked, but it is 500 rupees for foreigner entrance, and we are here now. This is the start of the Elephanta Caves, and down there is where we started from. That's the pier down there. The original name for the caves is Garapuri, and it consists of 7 different temples which are within caves, which were built between the 5th and the 6th centuries. So this is the first cave, and I think this is one of the main caves. Actually, it doesn't even look this big from the outside, but when you get in here, it's huge, just with giant columns. Oh, I just definitely got a whiff of bat dung, I think. And there are sculptures, but this is like this reminds me a lot of Egypt and the hypo-style halls and just these giant columns.
Wow. Yeah, the echo. Wow, very nice. Thank you.
Some of the statues and the sculptures have deteriorated a little bit, but it's still just amazing, and it's much bigger than I thought it would be. We spent about an hour walking around the temple complex. It was very interesting. Definitely cave number 1 was the most impressive and the biggest, and I think that's the main cave that is the UNESCO World Heritage Site.
Salt, lemon.
Salt? Yes, please. We made it back down towards the coast, and I decided to get a hot, fresh piece of grilled corn, and then once she took it off the fire, then she added on I think it's just like a salt, chili, lime juice garnish seasoning. And it's just nice and hot. When I was a kid growing up especially in Kenya, I would always eat roasted corn as my snack. So this brings back great memories. Yeah. The corn is a little bit creamy, kind of like milky. And then, yeah, you gotta love that black char from the fire roasted. And the seasoning is very light, just a little bit of salt and a little bit of sourness from that lime. Corn drumstick. I think some of the corn just sprayed out and hit the lens. Can you see that, Ying? Thank you. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste. I'm really glad that we decided to come on the first boat and on Friday because it was really, really quiet. But as we are leaving, there was another boat that came and lots of people are starting to come. Dadar. Dadar.
Dadar.
We are back to the symphony of honking horns back in the city. It didn't rain the entire time we went to the island, but as soon as we got back to Mumbai, jumped in a taxi and it started raining. Smell that aroma. For two people?
AC, you want AC? AC one?
No AC is okay.
No AC?
Yeah.
Which country?
From Thailand.
Thailand.
And America.
Yes.
Yes. Bombil fry thali, one. And that was a little bit of an intense taxi ride. I think that took about 45 minutes and traffic was not so good, but I'm happy that we made it to this restaurant. This restaurant is called Gomantak Boarding House. And I think the food has just arrived. Okay. Thank you. This one is that. Thank you. They have both an AC and a non-AC, but we got some seats here in the non-AC section. It's just a packed environment, and I don't have a lot of moving space, but this is my kind of a restaurant. Coming to Mumbai for the food, one of the things I was looking forward to eating most is known as Bombay duck. And it's actually, although it's called duck, it's actually a lizard fish, which is fried, and it's kind of curly in shape. And then I got the whole thali, so it comes with a number of different side dishes, including rice and chapati. I think these are chapatis, and then some chutneys and curries. I'm gonna try the bombil fry first. And you can see these are like little curly sides of a fish. I think it's just the fillet side of the fish. And then it is coated in some kind of coating and then deep fried. That is extremely tender. That just like flakes apart. Wow, that's good. That is salty and really, really crispy. It has that like crispiness that, I'm not sure if it's like cornstarch, but it almost has like it has a more crispy texture than a flour-based batter. I'm gonna take my rice though and put it onto my platter. I'll start with a little bit of it first. And then I think this one is some kind of a curry sauce. I will add some of this to my rice. Oh, there's some chunky spices in there as well. And I'm really curious, I have no idea what this pink colored sauce is. Let me add a little bit of that. A pink dish. Okay, I'll take that piece of bombil fish and mix it into that rice. That's amazing. I'll I'll break a piece of the fish and let me dip it into the curry. That is awesome. Oh. It's all about that fish though. And actually the curry sauce, it's mild in taste. In addition to the Bombay duck, I also got some, this is a pomfret masala. So it's just a little pomfret. And actually maybe I'll put this whole head onto my plate. Add some more sauce. And I think this is the head right here. That's the mouth. So most of the meat is over on this side. That has a little bit of a sour flavor to it. And then the fish is very soft. And again, the curry is kind of mild in taste, but it is extremely good. And the curry is not oily either. This is just fantastic. And mixed with the rice and some of that curry sauce, it's amazing. You can see little like very, very fine bones. They're almost like hair fine, and you can eat them. We also got a type of chicken curry here as well. I'll put this down and let me eat this with some of the chapati. I think that's like the part of the drumstick, possibly. Oh, that's a bone char. Oh, the chicken curry is amazing. I think it has a really, I think I can taste some cinnamon in there, and definitely just an incredible blend of spices. And I'm really not sure what this pink one is, but the owner here told me that it is, I think it's called company or something. It's very liquidy. It's like watery. Oh wow! When I had it with my rice, I couldn't really taste it because it's not a very strong flavor, but it has kind of a sour. It's a little bit sour. I don't know. It's almost like yogurty tasting. I think I was eating the pink liquid all wrong this whole time, because now that I notice other people eating it, they kind of leave it to the end and then just drink it at the end of their meal, kind of like a, maybe it's like a digestive or something like that. So then you drink it at the end of their meal and it's really soothing. It tastes like yogurt, but water. It tastes like yogurt water. I'm really not sure exactly what it is, but it's really good. It kind of feels like I'm getting my probiotics in with this pink liquid. Final step of the meal is mouth freshener. Put this into my hand. It is very licoricey. That just completely takes away all my onion breath. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. That was my first time to ever eat bombil fry, which is also known as Bombay duck, and that was delicious. All of the food was good, but definitely the bombil fry was my favorite. It's such a wonderful fish, such an oily, delicious fish, and then so crispy how they battered it and fried it. Hello sir, can we go to Kirti College?
Kirti College.
Do you know Ashok Vada Pav? This place is called Ashok Vada Pav, and it is, yeah, one of the most important street foods in Mumbai. I'm just watching them make the vada pav now, and what they do is they take, it's a mashed potato mixture, and you make it into a little ball, and then it goes into a batter, and then into the oil to deep fry, and then that goes into a fluffy little bun, and then all the chutneys go inside, plus those little extra batter crispies.
Egg without chutney.
I'm gonna grab a couple of chilies. All right. Whoa. This is an overflowing plate. This is beautiful. You can smell the aroma of the chutneys. This is definitely the most overflowing with just everything vegetarian burger that I've ever seen. It is a little bread bun, and then inside, that's the main deep fried patty in there, and then there are a couple of different chutneys, and then just overflowing with little crispy bits. And I grabbed a couple of chilies as well to go on the side, and it's fully vegetarian. It's sometimes called the vegetarian Mumbai burger, or just it is a very common street food, but this is the deluxe version of it. I'm not sure if this is if you push this one down and then just kind of pick up the whole thing. I think you do. What I see some people doing is you kind of got to lift the whole plate to your mouth, otherwise the little crispies might sprinkle all over the place. Oh, wow. That is unbelievable. That's like a starchy potato crispy patty on the inside, all wrapped within a like soft fluffy bun. But the real wow factor of this Vada Pav are the different chutneys that are involved. Wow. There's like it's like a salty, minty, spicy, just powerfully flavorful, delicious vegetarian sandwich. Oh, it's really good. That is quite salty, but it's really good. Very nice. And now I gotta go in for one of these chilies. Oh. It's just a little bit spicy, but it has like they're just slightly roasted, so they're kind of wilted and kind of half cooked. Oh man, I could eat those like candy. That's delicious. It's all about those chutneys that make it so good. And they do have a little bit of heat to them, that's for sure. But I love how they're roasted. So you just taste that roasted chili flavor to them. Really good. If it wasn't for the fact that I just ate lunch 15 minutes ago, I would definitely have another one. He's making the fried chilies right now. They smell incredible. I will say that was pretty salty. My mouth is completely salty and I'm really thirsty right now, but that was really good. Wow. I don't know if I've ever had a better vegetarian sandwich in my life. Okay, thank you very much, sir. Have a good day. We just arrived to a museum which we're gonna visit, and I think it's so busy because there's also a park and zoo here. This place is a little bit intense today. Okay, I am in line right now. It is quite a pushy line, but almost to the front. One of those lines where you gotta like throw your money to the ticket counter to try and get your ticket, but we got our tickets. It was 100 rupees for entrance. The building itself is incredible on the inside, especially the flooring and then also the staircase. I really like the staircase along with the chandeliers and the tiles. That was a quick visit to the museum. Man, it was just packed. A little bit chaotic, but I'm glad we came. And actually, right as we got here at the last minute, they literally closed right as we're leaving. We are getting a great traffic stop view of CST station. from the museum, we jumped into a taxi and we drove back to the Colaba area, which is where our hotel is. And we have come to dinner at a restaurant called Bagdadi Restaurant. Palak paneer one and daal.
Nam doi and water.
Maybe tandoori roti one. This is, oh, before I tell you about this restaurant, I just have to say that that was one of the more intense journeys in a taxi that Ying and I have had in a long time. It is rush hour on a Friday night in Mumbai. It was intense. We definitely almost hit, we almost hit more things than you can count on your hands, and that's a very typical taxi ride in Mumbai. But anyway, we're at a restaurant called Bagdadi Restaurant, famous for serving Mughlai food, which is North Indian food, and this is just a classic looking restaurant. They have some interesting signs on the walls, and I'm already loving these like straight up 90-degree vertical backrests. Oh, okay. All of the food has just arrived, and it looks very buttery and really good. Rip off a piece. It's still a challenge to rip bread with one hand. The main dish that I came to this restaurant to eat is the chicken masala fry, and a few of you recommended this dish here at Bagdadi, so thank you all for the recommendation. But it is an entire drumstick and thigh, which I think is coated in some spice mixture and then deep fried and then just covered in masala curry. This looks incredible, but you can see definitely that orange ghee, which is the butter, which is probably heavily used in this dish, and just really kind of scoop up some of that masala curry. Just look how thick that is. That is buttery, a little bit spicy. And what I can taste in it, at least I think, which is different from other masala that I've had, is it's very garlicky tasting. And the curry sauce is kind of fluffy. It's almost like foamy a little bit, but full of flavor. The next dish I got is palak paneer, and this is a spinach vegetable puree, and there are tomatoes in here, and then the little cubes of paneer, which is the cheese. And actually this looks like, sometimes the palak is very, very pureed completely, but here you can almost see the little leaves, and then there are some also, those might be bay leaves in there as well. Oh, that amount of butter and oil in there. In addition to the wonderful spinachy flavor, it has this wonderful like smoky fire roasted flavor to it as well. And then I also got a bowl of daal. Wonderful. You can really taste I'm not sure if it's mustard seed in there, or also there are whole cumin seeds in there as well, which come in nicely. But that's just a relatively plain lentil puree, and it's, I could eat daal. You gotta have daal. I love daal. This meal was not light on the grease or butter, but it sure was well worth it. Really good flavor, and this is just a classic, my kind of a restaurant. Yes, I love to travel. I'm traveling for eating, for all of the good food. Do you like the food here? Yes? Okay, good. Nice to meet you. Very nice to meet you. From here, we're just gonna walk back to the hotel. It's been a long, but just another excellent day. There's so many things that happen in one day when you are in India. Yeah, it's been another great day. Thank you all very much for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and leave a comment below. And also make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss the next video in this round the world trip for food. And I will see you on the next video.